1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now Mike, we gotta do this for the third time. We gotta have the sound. We gotta have the sound. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. 10 p time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and World Series of Trading, as you can see on the screen there. So right now we have the sound, we have the image, we have the picture, we have everything. So, I think we're good to go. 3 tries, third try is the charm, or something like that, right? Hope you everybody's doing well. We gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is down 1.27%. Is it gonna go down more? It's bleeding, but it's not yet down below the levels that we are thinking it might actually do. Can that actually happen? It can, but we are waiting another week's time, and I think it's gonna go because on the 1st of August there is a full moon. So we're gonna talk about moons again. We're gonna talk about moons again. We're gonna talk about World Series of Trading. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin. We're gonna talk about other altcoins. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna do. Hope everybody's doing well. How's everybody in the chat? Dobro jutro, Bzi. How you doing, man? Anne Marie, good morning. What's up? Crypto Unicorn, hi everybody. How you doing? Stanko, dobro jutro. Gort, we are neutral, pretty much. Space for major. Good morning. Huffy, muted. Yeah, mute. No sound. Yeah, we fixed that. Stanko. Good. These advertising campaigns make me tired. Well, you're gonna be hearing, this advertising campaign for the next month. So, get used to it, because we will be doing a lot of streams. We will be doing a lot of trading streams. We will be doing a lot of Bitcoin Daily streams. Of course, Bitcoin Daily streams will be, World Series of Trading streams as well. So there is that. I haven't read all the rules yet down here. As you can see up here, right now it's from the July 13th to July 24th is the lead registration. So we got the team going on. I just signed up for the team, so we don't have team just yet there. So you wait at least a little bit before you sign up and join the team. I think you can join still, but you cannot join our team. Yes, we have a TI Fans Club team that we did last year as well. Didn't go that well, so we're gonna try to do better this year. Official registration starts July 24th. Early birds July 24th to July 27th, and but official registration starts over here. It says July 24 as well, so it is today. It is in 20 minutes or something like that. 13 minutes. It's in 13 minutes. The registration starts, and then we have late registration until August 17th, 2023. Arena raffle. Join the Arena raffle, chance to win a limited edition NFTs. Something buddy rally your buddies to join the post and trade on BYBIT for bonuses. I have no, but competition itself starts on August 7th. So there is almost 2 weeks until the competition itself starts. So we're gonna wait for that, and up until that, we're gonna try to prepare and get ready, get the team going. We're gonna have at least 10 members in TF Fans Club, and last year I think we have something like 20 members, or even more than that, in the TF Fans Club. So I would like everybody to join. I know you guys have BYBIT accounts already. I haven't checked out the competition details and how much deposit you have to do to join the World Series of Trading. But I think last year it was $400. So $400 to join the World Series of Trading, which is actually doable for everybody, and trade with that. So we traded with $400. Of course, I got liquidated at one point. So there is that. There was a couple of guys that did actually quite well in our team. So we're gonna try to do better. And but the team is not up yet. It says it takes at least 2 days before the team comes up. But you can definitely use the link down below and join the BYBIT already. And you can even sign up for the series of trading. You can join the team later at one point. I think you can even skip the teams. I'm a little bit unsure about that, but there will be team. So squad leaders, the post and stuff like that, right? We're gonna be talking a lot more about what's happening with the World Series of Trading, and once that starts getting closer and closer. But we will be BYBIT ate my son. But we will definitely be trading on in the World Series trend. This is the most. I'm very excited. You know, I don't know why. I'm very competitive person. So you know, I do like anytime there is any kind of, you know, competition and stuff like that. So we're gonna definitely be on that. Bitcoin is down 1.32%. What is happening? Are we gonna dump down? I mean, it's been bleeding down for a slowly trying to drop down below these levels down here for a while right now. It's still not dropping down below these levels. Right now we have a big rejection up here on the 10-20 moving average. This is, you know, first rejection, second rejection, third rejection. So we got 3 rejections up here on the chart. 3 rejections on the charts, and we are looking to actually drop down, and it's been dropping technically down for a while, but still not dropping down that much, which I actually consider a very bullish indication. So the fact that we haven't dropped down over here already towards the downside, I still consider this a very bullish sentiment in the market, because oftentimes you would already see, you know, dropping down big time towards the downside, but we have been just going sideways over here. Tried even up here for the 3rd time trying to break towards the upside. We are failing that, so I do believe that, you know, we might actually go a little bit lower down here before we actually go towards the upside. But I'm still looking majorly towards the upside, and one of the major reasons for that is because we have the moons with us, right, guys? We have the moons. We have been looking at this chart over here for a while right now, and this is the moon chart. Our dates, we know the dates right over here. There's the fourth happening in March, sometimes next year. That's up here, that we are expecting that to happen. We got a 3rd July to the 14th October. There are full moons up here between the 3rd July and the 14th October. There are 4 full moons. Now, we said that, you know, all of these are regarded as a full moons, sorry, super moons. Full moon, super moons, but only these 2 are regarded as the real super moons, because these other ones are not actually regarded as super moons. They by everybody. So if you look at these astronomy, you know, sites and look, you know, which is defined as a super moon and not, everybody is defining these 2 as super moon, but only some sites are defining these 2 as super moons as well. So we know for a fact that, you know, the next super moon up here on April 1st will be legit supermoon. So if we are not pumping by that time, I don't know what's happening, guys. And the fact that we are being just going sideways up here, I think definitely that, you know, we might get some kind of spring up here and then, you know, start pumping up here very, very soon. Maybe even this week, maybe next week, it's gonna be happening very soon. We're gonna go over here to our astronomy calendar, and 2020, this is 2025. Let's go to 2023 over here. 2023, if you go down to August 1st, there is a full moon, supermoon. We already, right now we are in a new moon, but you know, the July 3rd was already started, you know, to be supermoon. Now the problem with this July 3 supermoon is that not everybody is saying that supermoon, because you gotta understand that supermoons are defined by how close they are to the Earth, and this distance, you know, is you know, randomly arbitrary, you know, picked by, you know, certain sites. So, you know, on this site up here, I said that this is a full moon, super moon, but not every site is saying that. But August 1st and the August 31st, so these 2 supermoons, August 1st and 31st, the blue moon as well, these 2 are definitely 100% supermoons. But whether, you know, September 29th and July are supermoons is a little bit sketchy, But we do know for a fact that, you know, August 1st is the supermoons, and everybody's saying that the supermoon is gonna pump us, right? So we are definitely looking to get some kind of pump off of the August 1st supermoon. Now we still have 1 week left until that actually happens. What is it? We have still 1 week left until that actually happens. So, you know, are we gonna go a little bit more down up here before we actually start going towards the upside? Are we gonna start, you know, breaking this, you know, already start breaking this towards getting, you know, some kind of major, you know, breaks towards upside, where we actually break the 132k levels up here towards upside? We do not know how this actually gonna play out, but we are definitely looking for more movements towards upside, because this trend over here is still not broken. Everything looks nice, and then it can we fall down to the support line? Definitely can. There is a support line down here with these very 2 nice lines, as you can see up here. Can we drop down to some kind of, you know, this is like 26, 27 levels down here towards the downside over here, and then bounce off here? Now that is the worst case scenario, the way I see it right now. It's this line, trend line over here. Let me just you know, shirt like this over here. This is the trend line over here. This is the worst case scenario right now, and that's right now down all the way down to 20, give or take 27k level or something like this over here, right? 26, 27k level. Down here towards downside. Can we do that? We can definitely do that, but we're gonna be zooming in a little bit on the chart and see, you know, whether we actually already right now can actually start going towards upside, or if there will be some kind of spring before we actually go towards upside. But majorly we are still in our option. There is nothing wrong with the chart. We've been, you know, cruising sideways for a while, and right now the big question is what's gonna happen next, right? So if we are looking at this chart up here, wow, what just happened with Bitcoin, man? Did you see the dump? I mean, as soon as we started to stream, this happened, guys. As soon as we start to stream, this happened. So Bitcoin is right now down something like, you know, 2.7%. So dump before pump. So right now, as we are actually having this, and you can see altcoins are down 6%, something like that. Even the Phantom is down. I'm glad I didn't actually. I actually went along on Phantom up here. Got out of that. Double tap that, went down and up here right now. And Phantom looks like it's on the bottom support up here. At least it's actually bouncing off that bottom support. The reason we are talking about Phantom right now is because this might be the very, very nice dump. So Phantom is right now telling us that look at that on the dollar hit down here on the bottom side right now. Actually happening very nicely. This is 2.38 hitting it. But right now altcoins are pretty much down 3, 4, 5%. Everything is picking up immediately towards upside a little bit right now. Let's see up here 5-minute charts. Look at that. Look at that dump over here, and right now it's picking up because everybody's buying these levels up here towards upside. So there is definitely bullishness on the chart. We're gonna look at a little bit more of you know, what's happening up here. But let's first talk about big time frames. Let's talk about big time frames, and you can see up here finally we are dropping towards downside up here. I'm gonna explain a little bit what's happening up here first. But before we do that, let's see actually what actually did happen before we actually had this dump. Hey, look at it. It's okay. It's okay. Was on liquidity grab, now going to pump. I don't know. Yeah, it could be a liquidity grab because below these levels up here, because below these, you know, wicks down here, this is right now regarded as liquidity, a liquidity grab, right? So as long as this actually manages to go towards upside up here, this is 28.9 level down here at the bottom. 28.9 level. It could go a little bit low, but we just said, you know, 27 levels. I mean, can go all the way down to 27 levels. It definitely can, but we are not worried because we still think that majorly up here we are in option. This actually is gonna go towards upside, but it has been curving towards downside for a while. So let's pop some moving averages up here on the chart, and let me show you what I actually mean by that. So you can see up here in this very first move up here towards upside, once we had this impulsive move towards upside, we have been having this extortion pattern. Extortion pattern broke towards downside, and then after that we have been having this you know, zigzag pattern up here where we try to break towards upside, try to go up here above these highs up here. Also this move up here was of course the XRP SEC winning the case, so you know, it might be some kind of fake out. Right back down, bearish engulfing candle below the support, and we've been bleeding towards downside. We broke down here below the support levels up down here, as you can see over here. We broke below the support levels right on this candle up here. We managed to get it back right down again, managed to get back right down again, managed to get back, and right now we are going back down again. But this support level over here is still not broken. It is getting broken right now over here with this candle over here, but this candle is not closed yet. So if you break some kind of support, but you manage to get right back up above that over here, that's the same thing as support holding. So support held, support held, support held 3 times, and right now 4th time we are trying to break towards us. But you can see up here resistance held as well. So these 20 and 10 moving averages have been holding as well at the same time as support has been holding. So we've been squeezed up here for a while right now. Right now we dumped down big time towards downside. We are hitting 50 moving average on the daily time frame. You know, the big question is this gonna be enough? Let's go to the weekly time frame because we have the weekly close as well. And you can see up here on the weekly close up here, this doesn't, to me, this doesn't look like any kind of topping out pattern. Yes, we are moving down into the zone up here where 10 and 20 moving average are. I mean, that is a strong level of support at 28.5, 28.7 down here. You can also see on the daily time frame, this is the 50 moving average. So there is definitely strong support right below us up here where we are right now. The big question is how long we're gonna stay down into this inside the zone over here. So if you look at it over here on on the weekly time frame up here, this over here is a very important level of support. So we do not want to, you know, for whatever reason go below that. But even if you go below that, anything above, you know, 26k, like sorry, 27k, like we said last time over here, anything below, what is the line up here? Something like this, right, that's 27k. Anything by, you know, above this line up here, you know, we are still in a trend towards the upside up here, right? Technically we are still in a trend. So right now what we are doing is just taking a little bit, you know, long time before we actually break this towards the upside and go to the moon, right? So that's what we are expecting. We are expecting the moon to happen, super moon to come, and we are expecting to blow towards the upside. But right now we are having a big dump, and that's fine and dandy. Now the big question is this dump right now buying opportunity or not? Is this trading opportunity towards the upside? And we won't be, you know, discussing that too much because I haven't actually watched the dump too much. But you know, this was actually looking pretty, you know, standard. Is gonna continue dumping towards the downside up here. Just before I started the show today, I was actually looking at this, and you know, I saw these resistances up here getting rejected. I saw the support level. I saw the move towards the downside up here, and right now we are dumping towards the downside. I mean, we still need one more day to see if this can, for whatever reason, manage to pick up again all the way through and get above the support levels and then continue towards the upside. But like we just said, we have one more week until the super moon, the August 1st super moon happens. This is the real super moon. I mean, every single astronomy site talk about this moon, and it's gonna be real super moon. So you know, we are looking for that to pump. That looks nice and dandy. That looks very nice and dandy. So the Bitcoin dumping towards downside was not unexpected. I mean, it's down 3%, and altcoins are not doing that much towards downside. So I think a lot of altcoins are down big time. But the fact that altcoins are not dumping, you know, 20%, it's actually kind of okay-ish. I just saw something up 15%. Yeah, DNX is up 15%. You can see up here that I was watching DNX over here on the support levels, and this thing has actually been flying right now. How much is this thing actually up? I've been following some coins up here, 100%. So it's pretty much over. It's pretty much over right now. So it might also dump as well. When we hit some kind of, you know, some kind of psychological levels, so, you know, like 100%, 200%, stuff like that, you know, I already think, you know, it's pretty much game over, There is a lot of altcoins right now that are down at some kind of bottoms, and they might be good, you know, for picking up. But you can see up here, Bitcoin is still bleeding towards downside. It's a 5-minute time frame, and it's still just going towards downside over here. Big dump happening right now on the charts. But, you know, like we said, we are not worried. Everything's fine and dandy. You know, the dump was kind of expected, you know, and this is actually very, very good for the market. And why is this actually very good for the market? Because we have been going sideways for a very long time, and I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, because anytime you go sideways for a very long time without actually breaking the resistance towards the upside, you are looking for a move towards the downside. So the longer as consolidation actually takes, it's actually worse, right? Even though you're bullish, if you are bullish, you should actually continue towards the upside. But if you are bullish and you cannot go break the resistance levels, you oftentimes have these kind of springs towards downside before you go towards the upside. You jinxed it. So BYBIT, it looks good. You jinxed it. Yeah, I kind of jinxed it. I was like, Bitcoin looks good because I was thinking like, I just might, you know, perform well. But, you know, there is that. High level of testosterone. Yeah, Tilla, what's your advice on growing beard? I always give up after 3 weeks. Yeah, so growing beard, what's my advice? Yeah, after, you know, after 2-3 weeks, it kind of gets very itchy, right? But the itchiness goes away. Right, the itchiness goes away. It takes like a month's time or a little bit longer than that, but itchiness really does in fact goes away. It's not like, you know, people around the, you know, earth, you know, through millions of years have been, you know, having itchy beard as long as it gets a little bit, you know, long. You know, you get the itchy beard, you know, it gets a little bit, you know, itchy, you know, and you know, after a month's time or something, it stops being itchy and it's like nice, you know, it's cool. So, you know, the best way to grow a beard is to become a slob. Don't shower, don't, you know, don't brush your teeth, just, you know, lie in bed until 3 a.m. Like, don't care about how you go dressed, you know, just let it, you know, rip. But I feel like a bum after 3 weeks. Yeah, being a bum is the best way to grow a beard. Trust me, I mean, you can learn from the bums under the bridges around the town. You know, you can go and talk to them, you know, how did you manage to be, you know, having this nice beard? And they will tell you like, yeah, just be a slob. it is really effective. And once you get the beard, you can, you know, go back. You can go back. So there is that. Dodge looks good. Everything looks, but I feel like bum after this. Mladen Petrov is in the chat. Mladen Petrov. Mladen. It's happening again. It is happening again. As you can see right now, guys, the registration is open. 23 days and 23 hours left. For the next 72 hours, that means for the next 3 days, there is $50 extra for early bird. So if you register in the next 72 hours, you get $50 in Bitcoin that you can actually withdraw. So there is that. So right now, we definitely gonna again be doing the World Series of Trading. We're gonna start in August, but you know, the next 2 weeks is just registration phase. There will be a lot more, you know, trading streams. There will be a lot more, you know, fun streams and stuff like that. So we're gonna definitely be on this this thing over here. So Mladen, I expect you to, you know, choose the right team. I just signed up for the team, so it says it's gonna take like, you know, 48 hours until we get the confirmation for the team and get the link and stuff like that. So, you know, I will be posting that as well. But right now, everything looks nice and then everything looks nice and zip. And in the meanwhile, you can just register by using the link down below. So there is that. But Bitcoin is dumping down big time over here. And the big question is, of course, is it gonna just bounce up here? As you can see up here on daily time frame, it is hitting the 50 moving average. Was this the, you know, necessary, you know, necessary dump that, you know, gonna pull us towards upside? We do not actually know. But what we do know is that the trend is not broken, guys. The trend is not broken. The trend is legit and the trend is nice and the trend is up here. Maybe the trend is up here. Maybe the trend is all the way up there. I don't know where the trend is. Should trend be over here or down here? Something like this. Maybe, yeah, we're just gonna use this down here. As you can see here, all the way down to 200 moving average, like 26, 27K. Like, can it go down that much? Of course it can go down to 27. Altcoins are definitely right now bleeding, but I think altcoins are gonna be recovering very, very fast. This is Sui for whatever reason. You can see up here, Sui is dropping down below the support level. Do I have any kind of other charts up here that I have some kind of lines on? No, like a lot of stuff is right now getting into you know, and Cask, yeah, up here I was actually watching. Oh, look at that, very, very nice. I was looking for Kaspa up here because it was trending up here towards upside, and I was looking for this move towards upside up here, and it did actually happen. Did hit my resistance level up here and got rejected right now big time on that. Getting up here, I think Kaspa is pretty much done. It's gonna go towards downside over here, so you know that might be a shorting opportunity for Kaspa. But I'm very glad that it hit my targets up here at the top very, very nicely. I haven't been watching it because this is you know, let's see on the daily time frame. Yeah, this actually happened yesterday. I haven't been watching for yesterday that much, but it looks like it hit my target up here, and I think it's pretty much over here over right now. It's gonna continue going towards downside, so we're gonna see that. But you know, and this might take, you know, it might go a little bit down up here for the next week and then, you know, explode towards upside eventually. So we're gonna see that. But yeah, a lot of stuff are you know, pulling down. Now the big question is scam for newbies, not supporting it. You don't have to support it, man. You just have to join and, you know, pump our bags. I'll support it. You'll be the guy that's, you know, in any kind of thing you do, you always have to have a good cap, bad cap, right? I'll be the good cap. No, sorry, I be the bad cap. You be the good cap, and you know, there is that. Scam for newbies, of course, scam for newbies. But you know, most people that come, you know, to BYBIT and trading stuff, you know, that's the way they start. You know, they sign up, they join up, you know, and then they lose money. I know. I mean, I joined BYBIT, I lost money, everybody loses money, but you know, I'm still here, you still here, like everybody's still here. So there's that. So at least if you're gonna start as a newbie on BYBIT, you know, start with us. There is that. By the way, you're gonna like Mladen, you're gonna love our motto on the TFNs club on BYBIT, on our you know, club page, squad page. So there is that. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin is going down a little bit, and over here you'll see up here I had a little bit more interesting chart. I've been following Bitcoin very closely lately, so there is that. I've been actually doing a lot of streams and stuff like that, but you'll see down here that you'll see down here that we had this channel up here, we had this move up. We failed to break down on support. We went up here, we hugged this line, but we had been start curving this move towards downside. We started dumping over here. We we managed to bounce off of this level up here. We went up again up here towards the tops for the third time, and then this got rejected. And once this third kind of rejection happened, it is going down. This is also going down below the support. I'm a little bit unsure whether this line up here is actually, but you can see up here right now that we are below all supports, and the price actually managed to break the support towards the downside, which technically is quite bearish. But we need to see reaction. We broke the support. We need to see how many people are buying. How much is it gonna pump? Is this over already? Is it gonna be like 6% on the day? I don't know, but I'm actually very glad. I'm very, very glad. I was expecting this move towards the downside, and I really like it because I really like the move. And the biggest reason I like the move towards the downside is because we are getting this spring, right? We are getting into the liquidity zone down here. We are picking up the liquidity. We are getting in the spring. We are getting people out. We are getting, liquidating the long positions. We are liquidating the weekends. We are getting people out of the market again for the third time, and it's actually very, very good. Now it is one more week until the big supermoon, August 1st supermoon. That's gonna be the real supermoon that's gonna pump us towards the sky. And the fact that we are 1 week ahead, 1 week before that time, we are actually doing the spring towards downside is actually very, very, very bullish move. I made $7 shorting XRP. Nice, man. Can you check XRP chart, but thank you if you can. Check XRP, we had looked at XRP before, and XRP went down. And it was pretty much, what we had been expecting from XRP. I mean, this chart, it went up 70%. Right now it's back. Bump and run pattern up here. But this isn't XRP chart. Where is the XRP chart up and down here? It's down minus 5.5%. And like we said before, these kind of moves up here as oftentimes exhaustion moves, they go towards downside. What we are expecting from the XRP is this move up here, some kind of consolidation before the next move towards the upside. Can it go all the way down towards downside? Of course it can, but we are still expecting this, this zigzag pattern up here to happen or something like that, right? We're still happy, maybe it's gonna be something like this over here. No, this already broke towards downside. Maybe it's gonna be something like this up here. Maybe gonna be something like this up here. Maybe, but we are expecting still zigzag pattern up here. Consolidation before, next move towards the upside. You gotta understand that when it comes to XRP, we hit the news. Unfortunately, guys, we hit the news. And buy the rumor, sell the news event, and that was actually the case with XRP. What was the rumor? Well, XRP is gonna win the case. So everybody was getting ready, preparing for XRP win the case, and right now XRP won the case. So I gotta ask you, like, what is the next big thing for XRP? Getting on the big exchange, like every other exchange said they're gonna sign up, they're gonna put up XRP. Like, there is nothing left, there is no hype for XRP left. Now, I'm not trying to be bearish on XRP. I still think it's gonna, it's been, top 10 coin for a very, very, very long time. One of the oldest coin up here, in crypto space. But unfortunately, like, I said before, hype pumps the chart. You gotta have some kind of pump. If you remember the previous bull market, right? Cardano. Africa stuff. I don't even know what Africa stuff is, right? Africa is gonna pump, it's gonna pump, it's gonna pump, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that. If you can say that something in future is gonna happen, the price is gonna pump. That's very bullish. That's good stuff for price to go towards upside. But right now, the XRP, the way I see it, XRP lost the one thing that they had going, the hype they're going. And what's that? The XRP case, because there is no more hype. There is no more hype, guys. There is no more hype. Like, what is next for XRP? All banks are gonna use, like, they're gonna, I'm not seeing anything else right now. I'm not seeing anything else. So I would say it was the sell the news event. XRP pumped big time up here. You guys did well. You are completely right. It went up 100% on the dollar, and I'm saying that these targets are psychological targets. 100%, 99% towards the upside. It went 100% towards the upside from the pump, and right now it's pulling back. Unfortunately, it's pulling back, but that's how the life is, right? That's how life is, and I just don't see what's the next big for XRP, right? I don't see it. You know, XRP doesn't have NFTs. XRP doesn't have the metaverse. XRP doesn't have DeFi or that much or anything like that, right? The big thing about it's gonna be used by, you know, institutions to transfer money from one bank to another bank. Like, I don't get it. But, you know, maybe you know more than me. I'm not fundamentalist. I don't read, you know, about XRP and EOS and stuff like that. I don't read about, you know, what this does, this and that coin do. So, you know, maybe there is something I'm missing. But, you know, the way I see it right now, replace the Swift. Yeah, it might replace the Swift. By the way, Mlane, did you see the video I posted in the chat yesterday up here? This video, you can check it out. You can check it out. Over here, it's about your coin. It's about Turbo. I actually didn't know about that, but now I regret investing. After I saw this video, I was like, damn, I should not have invested in Turbo. Yeah, I saw it. Okay, you saw it. Nice. So I actually, before I bought Turbo, I didn't know anything about Turbo. I didn't know what it is. I was just like, not shilling it. So, you know, but now that I know what Turbo is, I'm like, not quite sure about that. But okay, man, okay, I'm hodling, you know, diamond hands. So we're gonna see. But when it comes to XRP, I don't know, guys, about XRP. I think it was sell the news event. So there was too many people who FOMO'd into XRP. So right now XRP needs to go through this period where I get out the weak hands, where I get out these people that, you know, leveraged long, that they gotta liquidate people. So that means consolidation, big dumps, you know, moves down, try to go up and then down again. You know, it means consolidation when it comes to XRP. So I wouldn't be trading XRP. I mean, can it pump? Of course, I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. The only dinosaur coin which will still pump is Dogecoin. And the biggest news right now is that Twitter is right now changing to X. Twitter is no longer called Twitter. We don't have the bird anymore. Right now it's called X because Elon Musk decided that, you know, he's gonna take X Corp. He made X Corporation and X.com, and right now Twitter is gonna be called X. There is not there are no longer gonna be tweets or Twitter and stuff like that, right? Or retweets. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But I understand his vision and how he wants to do this, and he wants to have his own brand on his own stuff. I get that. The big thing is how this is gonna play out with the rebranding. As you saw on my channel, I did rebrand as well a little bit.
The oldest trick in the book. If you want to buy a lot of something, what do? You shit on it. Right? When George Soros wanted to corner the market in copper, right? What did he do? He didn't go out and buy a bunch of copper. He went out and sold a bunch of copper and spread rumors that copper was going to zero. Then you swoop in and buy a whole bunch after the price collapses. That's what I think went on last year.
Okay, that was the video we actually looked at last time. But we stayed a little bit long and we, you know, rebrand a little bit, you know, bluish moon on the banner, you know, new logo. And the reason I want to do that is because I'm tired of the yellow stuff, and I don't think yellow is very, you know, financial stuff. And, you know, it was bothering me that it was yellow all the time, right? So I want something bluish and stuff like that. So I did rebrand a little bit, and on Twitter as well. But how this is gonna play out, nobody actually knows. So the same thing with Twitter, and comes with rebranding. It can always be. I also have a company that we rebranded maybe 6-7 years ago, something like that, and that actually went very good. So you know, if you rebrand the stuff in a good way, or you do what you need to do, and you have the plan and everything plays out well, it plays out very well because nobody cares, right? So the big question is this gonna be good for Twitter or not? And I think it, you know, it might be a little bit good because they're changing a little bit brand, they're changing a little bit, you know, how people think about Twitter. And right now it's gonna be called X, and what X is gonna be, you know, WeChat for the West and stuff like that. So it can actually be very good when it comes to Twitter. But the fact that they are removing a very you know, because when you have a big brand, And it's really hard to get a big brand in the social world that we are right now in, right? So having that stuff that people are saying, like, you know, they have verbs, right? You are saying you're gonna tweet something, you're gonna retweet something. Hey man, you know, tweet is a verb right now that says that you're gonna say something in very short. Yeah, I can just tweet that on Instagram, I can just tweet that, you know, here and there. Tweeting something like that, that's a verb right now everybody uses. To get that kind of global recognition is very, very hard to do. So the fact that somebody's taking that big brand that's been, you know, that's been incorporated into the world so hard and so deep, and taking that away and trying to make something new with it, it's gonna be interesting to see whether he actually makes it or not, whether people accept the X or not. And I think they're gonna do that because he's still Elon Musk and he's rebranding. And the good thing about it, the very good thing about X is, number one, there will be, and he said it before, Bitcoin is gonna be used to, you know, buy, but Dogecoin on Twitter is also coming, guys. Dogecoin on Twitter might be, you know, sell the news event and stuff like that, right? But trust me on this one, you know, you don't know who, you know, CEO of Shiba is, or who CEO of Turbo is, or CEO of some Flocky is, right? But everybody knows who CEO of Dogecoin is, and that's Elon Musk. Technically, right? Technically CEO of Dogecoin, right? And you gotta know, at one point during the mania phase, this guy on X platform will be talking about Dogecoin again, and it will pump, because this stock pumps all the time. It's just how he does that, right? The big question is how much, but there is already, you know, that's what I'm saying, guys. That's all. There is something in the future that we can look forward to, and we can pump this dog, right? But when it comes to XRP, I don't see anything in the future that, yeah, it's gonna replace Swift. I mean, they got a Fed now. They got a Fed now, and Fed now are instant transfers, so I'm a little bit unsure whether it's gonna replace Swift or not. Stuff like that. The only dinosaur coin which will still pump is Dogecoin. Yeah. XRP has smart contracts in the works. Evernode layer 2, hooks layer 1, plus Futureverse, Metaverse plus AI. Look into it. Oh, maybe it does. Very nice. I didn't know about that. Like I told you, I don't know about, you know, fundamentals. Elon is still weak. Good afternoon. Dodge up, down, up, down, up, up. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Okay, guys. With that, 23 hours at, you know, 23 days and 23 hours registration ends. The trading itself starts in 2 weeks, so you can technically, you know, have a late registration after the competition starts as well. The team is not up yet. I just signed up for the team. It takes like, you know, 48 hours before we get confirmation, so we don't have a team link just yet. But I think you can still sign up for BYBIT. There is a link down below. Of course, we're gonna be shilling links right now, affiliate links. And but we will be joining the World Series of Trading, trying to do a little bit better than last year. I don't know if I'll try to find, you know, dig out our score from the last year. We didn't do that well, but you know, right now, you know, it's second year. You know, we're gonna try better, see how we do. And this time we got Mladen, so you know, there is that. My dog ate my registration form. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Bitcoin is down big time, of course, 2.4%. The big question is whether this is gonna, you know, play out like this or not. You can see up here, it's right now hitting the resistance. Over here, a little bit, you know, whether this is legit resistance or not, we don't know whether it's gonna come up or not. But like we said in the daily today, this is actually good for Bitcoin. I was expecting move down. The move down is happening. The weekends are getting out. The liquidations are happening. The liquidity grab is happening. Everything that's, you know, supposed to happen before the big move is happening. So one more week, August 1st, supermoon, still in a trend towards upside. Nothing changed on the big time frames. Everything looks good and dandy. Happy. So far so good. We're gonna do another Bitcoin daily tomorrow again and see how that plays out. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Enjoy the day, and of course, link down below. I'm gonna be sharing so much links, guys. So much links. All over the place. I need to change my end screen to be like join Versable, use link below. Guys, have a nice day. Bye bye. Where's my outro?